What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 6, Episode 28. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. Didn't know if we were gonna have a volume there for a second until I last split second fixed it. Just like that. Right before I click the thing here. But I just got something in my eye at the same time, so hold on. Hope everybody's doing well. Hate it when dust gets in your eye. What's up, everybody? All doing video good. Thanks for the heads up. Again, it's that strip over there. I got a new strip that I quickly plugged it into, which works. Thank goodness. I'm surprised. I had not tested it with my microphones before now, so that's a good thing. The other thing is that I guess I'm just going to have to replace that other one. Basically, it's USB-C to all USB-A's, like 12 of 10 of them. And like every so often, one of the plugs won't work, and it's not the same one every time. It's literally, it just jumps around. Sometimes the microphone won't work in one plug. I'll unplug it, put the fan in there, and it'll turn on fine. And then another time it'll be two totally different plugs. Something weird's going on with it. However, that is not going to be real easy to replace. So that's kind of my computer woes for the day. But the other one seems to be working okay. I haven't tried the mobile mic yet, but we will in a minute. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going to go ahead and get started. Get assembled. Locksmith! Assemble! Here. In my journey, never-ending journey to sort and do whatever. Hold on. Stay right there. I'll be right back. In my never-ending journey to sort and catalog the shop and its new assorted plastic bins, I have received in like 4 packs from Amazon of clear tape to put, labels on drawers. The tape I had before that was one piece on the backer, and I had to use like a razor blade, like a razor knife. Thanksgiving got me for that. That's literally up until I got this new. This was obviously the unboxing knife, and became my separator because you had to separate the clear from the backer. And the new stuff came in with like a split down the middle. I was irritated because it puts like a crease down the middle of it, of the clear part, of the sticky part, so you can kind of see it if you look, and it's not as translucent. It's not as clear as the other one, so you see more of the actual sticker instead of just the writing on the wall drawer. That's what I get for cheaping out and not buying the original crap, right? So anyway, it's actually harder to do because now instead of peeling off one strip, you have to fight it twice. The first one's pretty easy, but the second one is not so easy. So if you're ever in that predicament with a label maker, make sure it doesn't say convenient split backer or whatever it says. I don't know what it would say. Milwaukee batteries going in our toolbox up here. I just brought that in this morning because this week has been a heck of a week. Heck of a week. And it needs to be sorted out. All those batteries were pretty much dead an hour ago, but thanks to the miracles of battery charging we have nowadays, they are now full. And got to go back in the drill. And then I'm going to kind of talk about the tool bag / boxes that I'm using right now. I'm just not happy with them. Not happy with them. I still have not found my ideal solution. I can get away with carrying just enough stuff in a bag. Like, why don't you carry it in every time? Well, like I put just enough in there to make it super heavy to deal with. And the one I'm using now is the old Maxpedition briefcase type bag. It works, but it's floopy. It's a little too floopy for me. The pockets are a little inconvenient. Uh, and I've thought about going back to my Vito since it's not as floopy, but I hate the flaps on it and it doesn't quite fit everything I need. So, new tool bag video coming up one day. I was in the aisles of my local Home Depot most recently, a couple of months ago probably, and I saw, what is it, the electric bag? It's in the Klein section. It's green. Is it commercial electric maybe? They've got a backpack. They've got a tool backpack with a baby backpack on it, and I want the baby backpack. It's super cute. Not for my main use, but I don't want the big backpack. So I looked on their website, and I didn't see anywhere where you could just buy the baby backpack. So you had to buy a big backpack and get a baby backpack, which I'm not going to do. So that's really it. And let's check out some of the locks that we are going to lose this week or lost this week. I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. What's up? Rune in the house as always. Nate G, Nathaniel Foster. I don't like that. Let's go. Mr. F. We don't have a Mr. F, do we? Hello, Mr. F. I don't know if I like that either. I'm ponder that issue. What's up, Lynn? Retired Butcher Boy. It's hot over there. Yeah, it's hot everywhere, I think, right now. Except Australia. SM, what's going on? Steven's Eyes, what's up? Access Locks, Curdo, Outlaw Locksmith, and I'm going to take a sip of my Mississippi Cold Drip, which you can get at mscolddrip.com. They are actually holding a contest right now. If you were so inclined and you have tried Mississippi Cold Drip, you could actually make a video and possibly win one of the prizes that they have going on right now. And then is it cheating for me to do it? Like, I want to, like, they already said that just tell me what I want and they'll bring it to me. Thanks to y'all who have bought it. But, I've been meaning to like do them kind of a little promotional video to do anyway, but I don't necessarily want a prize for it. They don't pay me for this, except in Cold Drip every so often. I had an idea, y'all. Work with me here. Jason reads the List Council Dictionary that adds Yo Mama to every one of them. What you think about that? AI has told me, and if my math calculations are correct, but they're probably not, that it would take approximately 3.5 hours to do that. I didn't factor in the Yo Mama for every one of them, but live stream? What you think? Good idea? Bad idea? Yo Mama. Yo Mama. Where were we? Access Locks, Curdo, Outlaw, Chevy, Doused, Willard, Alan C, Dana Reed, Mr. T in the house, Devo, what's up? Doused. Ken Nixon, what's going on? Yeah, it is a hot day. It's a hot day. Because you cannot send a copy of the invoice. I wouldn't even know how to give you an invoice. Do you need an invoice for it? Literally, that's ridiculous. I'll write on the invoice. This is an invoice for nothing but stickers. You really need to talk to your government about that, Rune. That's stupid. Nobody else has had a problem in the world. We even sent something to, where was it? I think somewhere in Africa. Gonna be working today? Ugh, that sucks. Ken Hogger, what's up? Dave A. Peter Fox, what's going on? Wait, which car did y'all just get out of? What? Wait, did y'all just get out of that car blatantly? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, and y'all weren't even paying attention. Damn it, y'all. Okay. 11:14. So it's either going to get cookies or they're going to be gone for a while. But I don't know if they came out of that car or not. Let me go back on the camera. We don't need the volume. We don't need the volume. And this iPads are the worst as far as going back on it. Let's see. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, yep, 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 yep. Let's see. Where did y'all just come from? Nope. Come on now. Thank you. You did, you little backward. Backward. Yep, no. No, that person. Where is that person? Where'd you go? They're in the shoe shop. Those other ones must have come from across the street. Okay. Whoa, no, don't fall over. Oh, no. Should be just falling all over the place. Where was I? Kevin K, what's up? You doing okay? You got power? Is it everything good? Zoe the cat. Meow. Fred, what's up? Hey, how are you?
Hey, what's the name of the place you said, for to get the keys, program?
Aloha.
Aloha. Can I write that? Let me write that down. Cause look, I was trying to Google it, but, I didn't find it.
Yeah, they're on Google.
I was trying, I said, now, I don't remember what he said. I said, if I go get my shoe in my purse, I'm gonna go back down here.
Yeah, they're right there, right behind, right by MJ Tires.
I gotta go
No, they're not open on the weekend. Just
That's another turn,
uh-huh. Excuse me. I can't remember if I muted it or not. I did not. Jay, what's up? Chris Donovan, you got your stickers. See? Proof. It's silly. Silly, silly. You need a floor safe that measures 12 by 13 by 17. Let's say I'd go looking at Gardol first off. Where were we? Anthony, what's up? Seeing who all I missed here. Whoa. Okay, just skipped everybody. James Randolph, what's up? You like the new half cut function on a printer? Oh yeah, talking about the printer stuff. I've not ever had any issue with the split backing tape on labels from my brother. It's let me see what kind of. I'm sure it was just like an Amazon. Yeah, like unbranded. Oh no, it's got a brand. Uzmas. It's Uzmas. Don't get the Uzmas. Here, I'll show you what I mean. It's not bad. I mean, I can't do that backwards, obviously. So yeah, then you're like, oh, and then you're like, well, shit, I still have half of it, and you have to put your finger on like the half at some point just to be able to get it off, and it never wants to come very easily, and then when it does, you can see the line right there. See that line? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But there is a definite line right down the middle. You can see it from this side pretty well. There you go. Right across the middle where it was. So, yeah, I'm not happy with that. I received this tape through my Amazon Prime account, and I found out that it is the shittiest tape in the world. Don't buy it. Who's must? Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you away, Peter, but I could always reprint it. Moral of the story is don't buy Uzmas. Where was I in the comments? I'm going to have to scroll down and then scroll back up. Scanning comments that have nothing to do with me, it seems like. So, yeah, whatever y'all talking about. Lamborghinis and shit. Stuff. Potty mouth. I know the wasted paper on each side. It's so frustrating. What's up, Sam? Sounds like a pretty good deal. Bill code 27A. I don't know which one that is, but have fun, HKS. Yeah, it's. I'd much rather do this with the blade, like with the regular ones. It's a little irritating, but once you get it and you peel the whole thing off, and you're sort of like, hey, I'm ready. No center seal. Presumably, I guess their cutter is supposed to they apply it together and then cut it, which why it leaves the crease, or maybe air oxidation from I don't know. It's weird. Label makers a Sharpie. I'm trying to be as gooder as possible with that. I used to Sharpie my things, but then I was like, I can't really write that well. I just wanted to look as good as possible. So that's why I'm taking the time to do it. It definitely adds a lot to sorting screws. At this point, I'm just kind of going through the way I'm doing it is, since I've already got stuff full of drawers, just going through and looking in the drawer and coming up with whatever is in the drawer to put on there. But at some point, my 632 through quarter inch flathead, round head, what do you call it? Not countersunk head, but the undercut head, countersunk head, because those are two totally different things used for strike plates or brackets on aluminum doors, which I got to play with the other day, putting in those painting bars. If you watched my unboxing, that was I had to do that on a electric strike. I had to move it. It was funny. Did I save them? They may be in the tool bags. Honestly, that's probably where they are. Let's look at the custom tabs made by this enterprising individual who put this electric strike in. I was just like, what? I didn't look at it really well, like really closely. I just kind of glanced to see what it was and then threw it in my bag, shaking my head like, Jesus. Jesus has nothing to do with this. What's up, GK, man? The 1 inch waste is unavoidable with the design. Having to print on the 100%. I had half a roll left, and then it decided to start print. Like the roll ended up being screwed up, and it was printing on the paper and not the plastic. Like the last half of a roll, I don't know how it happened because it looked like it started. I guess it was because it was separated or something. I was like, yeah, that doesn't do any good. It's printed on the paper, not the plastic that sticks to the drawer. Professional labels. Yeah, I wish I knew where the pluggy thing in was. I mean, I've tried a variety of the ones that I have, but none of them worked because you're supposed to keep. Well, thank you, Doust. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. He's gonna.
Thank you. Keep up the good work, Kim, Jason.
We had J-Bot muted the whole time. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Doust. Yeah, it's pretty deep. I mean, I've had this thing for a long time. So I guess I'm gonna next week is probably reorder actual Brother brand. Now, there ain't no difference between them two tapes. You might as well get the cheap one. Yeah, we got. So yeah, that's one thing I've been doing. That's part of my shop, crapping around when I was in the shop. And let's go look at let's go do some tool bag stuff, y'all. Because that's what I was doing before you interrupted me. Oh, we got to get the mobile comments up, and here are the mobile comments and the mobile volume thing. So is it cool where anybody is right now? Like I know, I'm pretty sure even like Canada's hot as hell right now. Okay, that's where I'm going right here. Nope, we're going right there. Let's see what's going on out front. Make sure all the cameras are working before we disappear from the computer. Been watching the recordings, but it's just not the same after the fact. Yeah, you can't talk to everybody. What's up, Pyro Dan? Appreciate you tuning in or having a chance to tune in. Appreciate that. And again, Dallas, appreciate it. Thank you. You've had a few people that got messed up inside and did similar bad things. Yeah, I was like, can I fix it? No, you can't fix that. Like the old tapes, right? Old music tapes. Get a pencil. Get a pencil. Shove it in there and spin it. Trying to stay cool before cleaning up and doing a recycling run. Yeah, I ain't gotten around to that. It's just too hot to do that right now. My recycling run is not going to happen, honestly, until now, October, November. So, yeah. Should have done it a month ago, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. So now I'm stuck with it because I don't want to be out on the yard. Unless I take a small amount. I've thought about doing just 2 small runs. Because when I go to one section, and those of you who have seen our recycling videos, I go to 2 different areas, right? One for a lot of scrap iron and ferrous metal. Now, I thought about doing just 2 small. Ferrous metal, Jason. It's ferrous. It's all metal. Brass is metal. Metal. It's brass is the same as metal. You call it ferrous to be politically correct. Not politically correct. To be correct. To take a large amount of metal, I have to go to both yards. But I can they don't really like me bringing in a lot of it to the smaller yard. But I can usually get away with 1 or 2 bins. So I may just split it up into like several buckets. It's probably going to happen if I do it before November. Otherwise, I'm just going to drive my our old SUV up here after I put a new battery in it because the battery keeps dying. And use it because that's usually what I like taking to the scrapyard. It's just no point in weighing my entire van. Out of curiosity, it's on the scrap. It's one good way to weigh your van is to go to the scrapyard. and get the receipt because it'll tell you how much your van weighs. Life lesson for you. It's hot in the mountains. You're next to your window AC. It's cool. Yeah. Oh, it got real pretty tough yesterday here. You're at 88 degrees. That's not bad. 83. It'll be 98 later. Ferrets Meadows, made by ferrets. Bottom right cameras for yeah, it sure has. Thank you for the spot there. Why are you frozen? Good call, good call. Let's don't see why. It seems to be connected, so let's go do some little reset, reconnect. Well, it's not there. Can't reconnect if it's not there, can we? Oh my gosh. One of the hardest ones to get to, too. That was me. Woo. Okay, don't get dizzy, y'all. About right there? Is that about good? Alright. Don't touch my window, kid. Get your grubby little paws off my window. What's up, Matt's Lock Shop? Appreciate you tuning in. You remember mixtapes. Mixtapes. Pickle works. Okay, J-Bot. Got to get going. It's too hot out. Why are you standing outside? Go inside. Go ahead. I understand. I always understand when other people have to work. I have to work, and y'all are interrupting it. No, y'all aren't interrupting. Come on. No, wait. We got to get the. Let me get the mobile comments or the mobile microphone up here so that I can talk to you. We are due in for some heavy rain all through next week, and I'm okay with that. I'm great with that actually, if not heavy rain all day every day, but if it would just stay cloudy the whole time, that would be perfectly great. It still gets humid as you know what, but with the cloud cover, it's much better, and J-Bot recognized something. It's as long as it doesn't rain and then clear out and like all the clouds go away. Oh, I've got a double mic going. Sorry. Okay, this is on the desk mic. Actually, let me go ahead and switch it. Okay, now I'm on the mobile mic. Oh, that looked like it was loud. Hopefully, it's not loud. If so, adjust your mic accordingly. I'm going to talk in a little bit louder voice right now, so that you can lower the volume to something that you can comfortably deal with, and I'll get an audio check, and we'll go up front and see what's going on with the toolbox bag world for Jason right now. And ponder again, and again, ponder changing it to something else. Hey, JPD. I caught the double mic pretty quick. 10-4, looking good. Thanks for the heads up on that. Y'all might notice that Dang It West is incognito today. He's actually here watching everything, moderating. Gonna just jump on somebody if they start doing silly stuff. No, I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he bailed out and is somewhere in Central America. The last I heard. So we just are gonna deal with out west today. Let's get this camera up here. Let's get this camera up right here. How about this? I'm thinking if we put this camera over here, excuse me, excuse me. Let's go to this cam. And we can bring up the work camera, maybe.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Very good, very good. You guys hadn't had any problem with kids had any?
Oh, yeah, I'm saying
Okay,
no.
good, good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a great one.
You too.
Yes, sir.
Work camera needs to go behind that. Yep. And then bring that down. Okay. We can take this off and put this maybe like right here. Oh no. No, I have a better idea. Let's bring this up. Hold on, let me play around with this for a minute. We got to make a whole new scene for this. So then we're going to take this one, bring it back over, and make it small. Make it bigger than that. And let me zoom in on that camera. I'm still here. You can hear the AC. The volume still works. What's up, Decline? What's up, Hop Skippity? Did you not get my memo last week, Hop Skippity, by the way? I don't know if you did or not. If you didn't, go fill out the block force form again. Okay, let me go back to that screen. All right, let's give this a go. What's up, Secure Tech? Okay, so in theory, I can put that right there. I don't have my chair. I've got that chair, but it's not my rolly chair. I gotta wait for that camera to catch up, so. I'm old and weak, y'all. That is a really wide. Oh, I could put the filter on that. Hold up, I have an idea. I've got a filter I can put on that camera real quick. That's what I'll do. Let's do that. And while I'm here, we'll go back to this camera. Let's put this work camera. How about nope. How about this one? Yep. And then we're gonna go in here and add a filter. Yep, just like that. Effects filter. We want to do this. Image mask. Yes, that's fine. Alpha. Good job there. Path. Where did I put it? That's the big question. It should be in a folder right there. Right dang there. Oh, we got that one still too. I wonder if that'll work. Opacity, yes, clause. It should didn't work. Okay, let me try that again. Nope. Okay, filters. There's mask image blend, alpha alpha, square, opacity, opacity. Yes, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Think, Jason. Why is it not working? It worked just fine on the other camera. How about that one? Oh, there it is. Oh my God. I found the Bugs Bunny camera. I have to stay within a very specific area though for that to work, right? Huh? All right. Hold on. We got a person up here. We may have to run off. The fresh cam. There we go. That's kind of weird, but we'll roll with it for right now. If it's too weird, let me know. Let me get back over here and in that particular area. I can't stray very far from this. I don't think. That's kind of funny. You did? Okay. Well, good job. I didn't see it, but maybe all right. You mean you already had done it or you just did it? I'll check. Yeah, we don't want none of that smoke. We actually got some of that all the way down here. Whatever y'all were doing last year with that fire thing, y'all need to chill out. And as a bonus, you can see people crossing the street. Hold on. Wait approximately 15 seconds for the delay. Nope. This way. Yes. Camera's facing this way, and then it flips it, you know. Oh, that's in the way. All right. Probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Need to do some chisel sharpening there. As you should. All the short screws that come with stuff should be in the bottom of your tool bag and not actually installed on doors. All those screws should always be thrown away for the most part. I need to get a vacuum and suck out that bag. Ew. Or shake it out, one of the two. I think the Bugs Bunny cam is stupid, y'all. We'll just take it off. This stupid cam. I don't like it. I am going to keep, I'm in the back here by the scrap metal area. I am going to keep the black bimetal screws, the ones that are the Schlage. So we'll go back up here and show you what I'm talking about. The only ones I'm keeping out of here are the ones with the Schlage with the thread on them, because those do come in handy for bar doors. Metal doors or metal strikes are okay to use those on. That was the sound of screws hitting the garbage or the scrap metal. So if I were to have one of these, hey, why do you keep falling over? Stop it. And I put it on a bar or metal frame door that I would need those screws. That's about the only time you would ever use them, right? Let me go dump this outside. I know I bitch about my bag. This one actually, oh shit, I didn't get it all. Hold on. This one is actually the cheapest, best bag you could ever buy. I don't care what you think you don't need a bag for. Listen to me. LAPG Molly bag. That little sucker is handy for literally everything, and it's super cheap. And then sometimes they have it on sale. This is not sponsored by them. I'm just saying it's a dang good bag. I use it for several things. Maybe not necessarily what I'm using it for right now is the best use for it, but it is an absolutely great bag for a whole bunch of variety of things. That is lapg.com, I think. LA Police Gear Molly bag, not MOLLY. It's MO. Yeah, it is ML. Technically, it's MOLLE, but I've seen it spelled both ways. Anyway, back to what we were doing. That's that. Use the short screws on metal gauge. Yeah. Well, I mean, there is one use for them. And there is actually two uses for them. For putting the faceplate on certain ones of those. Certain ones of the security strikes that already have the plate and the big screws behind it. Sometimes it's fine to use those for that. But not often because it's not really long enough. The use is varied. I'll be right back. Let me go whoosh this out again. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And you know, I'm impatient. I'm not one that was going to put a debris bag in the bottom or something to keep putting, debris into. I'm just going to dump the shit in the bag. So they always get dirty like that. That's not, even if I had the coolest bag ever, that's not something I would ever, take the time to do, I don't think. Unless it was unless it was a large amount of debris that I knew would be incoming. This guy goes here. Boop. Always lock your drill. Otherwise, you'll be riding down the road and you're like, what is that noise? What's that noise? That's something pressing in on your trigger of your drill when you're driving. All right, so what do we have here? Let's move this out of the way for right now. And see, this is just a hot mess right here. Like, that was actually supposed to be in here. This initially was in here too. But you see how it kind of gets all just thrown in there, and like there's actually a whole other side over here, and it's great for stuff you don't use a lot, but
it's too floopy. So originally I had, and these are little bit containers with different bits in them. I had this over here. I had this here. This is supposed to go here. But little by little, I would take it out thinking, I don't need anything except for this. I don't want to tote this damn tool bag very far. There maybe. I got my new Big D in here. I need to rebag those. Oh man, it is so dirty down there. Damn it. That is not bad. But if I'm sharpening one, I'm gonna hone the other one. Yeah, shoot. That is it was a latch. Let me go grab my vacuum. My crappy Wise vacuum. Don't ever buy a Wise vacuum. In case you were wondering, they are crappy. Alright, scrap metal, garbage, and come on. Garbage. Alright. Let me go get both a brush and get rid of this real quick. Oh, shoot. You're not supposed to go right there. Nope, you're supposed to go in the garbage. Just like that. Oh. I got at least 3 of those landed, and a brush and a vacuum. Let's give this shooty vacuum a go. Always cuts off. Oh, it's not cutting off. It got like 90% of it. Calm down. See, that's it works good in theory, but in practicality, the Velcro eats up sawdust wonderfully. I can't get half of it off. There's a lock spring. But in reality, these type of adjustable things really aren't great. You know, in theory they're great, but in practicality, not so much. For this use. So got that. Then we have, I think I dropped some No, maybe I didn't. Yep, okay, well, I was wrong. I thought I dropped what am I trying to say? A latch down there, but apparently I didn't. Okay, so we are good. These I really haven't found a great use for yet. I think I've done them on one install. And yeah, safety goggles. I always forget there's safety goggles in there. I'm just gonna keep using this for now because I don't have a good alternate. This really doesn't go with me anywhere. It stays in the truck, so and it serves basically as a pocket for this. That's good. I've never used. I bought that and I was like, that's the cutest damn angle thing that I've ever seen. I got to get it just for that, just because it's red and cute. And I've never used one of those in my life as a locksmith, so I use them all the time, and putting up fences and bullcrap like that, and building benches. But in the locksmith part, I don't ever use one of these to mark anything. I had first thought about maybe even putting a notch in at the 2 3/8, the 2 3/4, and thinking, hey, maybe I'll come up with something new and fresh and exciting for my little locksmith brain to ponder on, doing installs. No, so it's not going back in there. I literally have no idea. I have discovered that I need more pry bars. I have misplaced the two main pry bars that I had. Oh, I need to charge that battery. And I have no idea where either one of them are. There's a Baldwin 6320 that has been having some mysterious problems on somebody's house, so I just sold them a new one out of our stock. And this one, I took it apart on site, and it had no obvious indicators of there was nothing worn, all the springs functioned, but every few months, all of a sudden their key won't unthrow the deadbolts. And I had been out like 3 times for the same problem, and it finally was to the point where it was like, listen, I'm pretty, I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to these things because I've worked with them for so long. If I keep having mysterious problems with it, and what I'm doing to fix it is not fixing it, then we just need to switch it out. It's obviously haunted, so I don't know whether to bring about frustration later on by me selling this to somebody and it being problematic for them, or if I'm just going to give it as a lock force, puzzle giveaway. It's been a long time. I don't really have. A few of y'all got brand new locks back when I started the YouTube channel, and it may just be something that I give out. All right, so let's put these guys where they need to be. We got some stripped screws. That is a Schlage F series right there. Let's get these out. Let's get these back out of the way. That was supposed to go in the scrap metal previously. 3 bits, which are more than likely. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Didn't make it. Not high enough. Probably would have made it, but I don't know. Let me check the heads. You can always tell the good screws from the bad by looking at the head. There's another one that I missed. That totally made it. I promise it did. Well, that totally didn't make it, but we're not going to talk about it much more. Let's see. Where is this guy? Key, you can come out. Y'all have been irritating the snot out of me. That is one of those. I can look at it and tell. That is that. Bits, bits, bits. What I really need to do is go through and do a sharp check on these. Because this is honestly where most of my small bits and taps are. Ah, son of a bitch. But you know, half of these might be a little dull. Half of them might be literally only used once or twice. They just all end up in this thing, and it makes it a pain in the ass when you're on site trying to find the one size smaller than this one. Who else does this with their bits? I know I'm not the only one. Yep. You can't necessarily throw out a half-used bit. Just because it's a little slightly dull doesn't necessarily mean that you need to throw it out. This can go. Speaking of, I need to order some more of those, but I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube because I get flamed for not buying American or from the fancy tool places. Oh my God, you should totally be buying it from an American source. Yeah. Yeah. This can go over here. This goes back in here. This gets closed up. Bunch of different things in here, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to go through too. But oops, we got no, don't abandon them. All right, and this adds some weight for sure. Maybe if we go for this side, and we scoot this up a little bit. I won't use those a lot. Let's put that on this side. I'm not forgetting this. This actually does not go in there. This I don't bring unless I know I'm doing a lot of drilling. These need to stay out for sharpening. And did I already put one of these in there? I did. Oh, because I was doing some drilling. And then there's another one already dropped down in here. Or Linux. I think it's because I'm testing these from that company, Drill Hog. No, maybe. No. What brand is this? Is this one of Drill Hog's? Looks like it is. But if I'm doing more than 2 or 3 installs, I usually will have a couple of bits in this main bag. Anyway, ow, son of a bitch. Only problem is they're in there just, haphazardly. And if you stick your finger in there the wrong way, digging for something, so I kind of face them together. These would be nice to go somewhere else, but we're not going to do that. And then Sharpie can go up here. Got an 11-in-1. Got my old PB Swiss there, Nipex, and another spare screwdriver. Just stuff I don't really need in there, especially this one I don't need at all. Let's go ahead and lighten the load now. We'll take it out with that. Then this will go back in. This goes in here, which we can pull out now and be done with this. Let's see. Be like you. Be like you, just right there. Put you like right there. And This would go up front here, maybe. Yeah. All right. Lastly, we're on the last leg because this is pretty easy. It doesn't need a whole lot of help. I mean, it pretty much stays like it is. I just realized I don't have a brush in there. I need to put that in there. So I'm just gonna kind of take this out for right now. Rebag these now that I've got heavier duty plastic bags for these. Look, we got a key in here. Oh, we found a key. And these are all good. Uh-oh, look at that. Look at that. This one just broke, shattered to pieces, man. I don't know if you can see it, but what do I need? Philip. Just shattered to pieces. Need a super cool to have these, except they're absolutely useless for small tasks like this. And I think these are red Loctited in too. I know right now somebody's saying, Jason, you've literally got 3 drills and a impact driver right there, but you reached for that. Why don't you get the impact gun with the bit that you literally just had on the table? Well, I don't know. It's just the way I do things, okay? So now I got 3 holes in my kit. Oh, it just fell totally apart. There's one underneath it too that is not broken. Oh, y'all, this is gross. This handle is getting sticky. It never got sticky while I was using it every day, but now that this is in my bag as a backup, the handle has gotten sticky. I've not grasped this in a grasping function in quite a while. It's been in my bag, and at this point, it's literally sticking to my hand. That is so gross. That's worse than Klein. Who would have thought that my favorite screwdriver of all time, if you didn't actually use it all the time, would end up being a hot, sticky mess? I can feel the goo coming off of it. Ugh. Gross. The fudge. I'm kind of shocked about that. So much for that idea. Gross. Gross. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and just take care of this problem real quick. Oh, oh! I can't believe I made that. Y'all aren't gonna believe it either. So I did make it. All right, let me go whoosh this out real quick. No. That's funny. I feel like I should go ahead and cough in your ear. I feel like I should go ahead and take that other bracket off. Maybe it'll be okay with it further down and not kind of in the way of other stuff. But yeah, needless to say, 3D printing is still a long way from being a perfect answer for many things. I know I just pissed off a bunch of 3D printers by saying that, but if you can't handle getting a 60-pound tool bag dumped on top of you every other day, sometimes multiple times a day, then you're just shit, right? It did last a fairly good length of time. I will give it that, because yes, that heavy ass tool bag is always getting dropped down on top of it. Nope, I missed. All right, so doop. That's still holds it down there. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. All right, so all you go back. Bong. I would not have these if it was not for Tractor Supply discontinuing them. What we got here? What's this? Oh, a carpentry fill stick that's probably solidified by now. Kind of funny that a hard rubber handle for a screwdriver gets icky and sticky, and in the meantime, products meant for wood filling will like dry up and get hard immediately. Go figure. Go figure. All right, spare drill. Don't use it that often, but when I need it, laying in the bottom of this guy. Fair bits. This actually needs to go in here. Wait a minute. This actually needs to get refilled because I've stolen quite a few of them out. So I need to put in some replacements, and then I'll put it back in there. So what have we accomplished today? We've gotten all this out. We can use these screws for something else. Beep, beep. I do have a replacement one of these. In theory, I could put it back, put a new one up there, but yeah. Screw, brass. Those are good screws, and let me go plug this in, and yeah, these guys are not going to, oh, I need new bags. What's the last thing I'll do is get some of these bags for these things. Yeah, that's disappointing. Where am I going to put this nasty thing? I'm going to put it over here in this plastic bin. And plug in the little 9-volt battery, or the little 12-volt battery. Does it need it? It does not need it according to that, but we'll give it a good oomph to be sure. Throw that away. It completely missed its hole, and come back to this camera. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Nope. Yeah, different thicknesses there. That's a heavy boy. That's a heavy boy. I'm not going to screw around with that in the field. I would never put it on. If I had 3 more beside it and I needed 2, then only if I needed 4 and I only had 4 in this bag would I use that one. So That will get probably just scrapped. Ah, no, no. Where'd that screw go? There it is. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 5 screws. That makes sense. Put 5 screws in there. Okay, this is not an ideal bag for that. And then this guy. Beep. Dark bronze world, which actually needs to consist of these as well. So, got 4 of those. Got 2 strikes. And 1 square corner. And take the extra precaution of putting these in a smaller bag so that they don't scratch into the other ones, even though light scratches are not that big of a deal on strike plates, but at least try to make it look good as I'm leaving with no scratches. I'll let them do the scratching. Are we gonna fit? Come on. Come on now. Work with me here. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, so that'll go straight into that bag. What do we have here? Old thinner bags. We can step that up a little bit. Looks like a couple of lorry strikes. Nope, only one. Oh, that's a bald one. Bald one strike with the single cylinder thumb turn insets. You know, that honestly is not really the strike package I don't want to keep in the truck. This one actually could have gone in with that dark bronze over there. Only makes sense, right? Even though it's 2 different brands of strike plates. Might come in handy having the lorry on the site. Garbage, 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 and well, that'll go in there. These will come. This will get bagged separately since that's a heavy strike. If I run into any problems with maybe spacing or something on the door, I can always put that in a bag and put a little note in there saying, "Hey, amongst all you other strikes, you're special for some reason. You're special, and don't you forget it." Uh, Garbage. 6320 more. The locks that we lost last week were. I need one more bag, obviously, for these guys. Those will probably get thrown right behind me here, actually. I'm going to put them here now while I'm thinking about it. Yep, and doop doop doop. You go right there. Schlage F series right there. Full little container in the garbage mist. Off those 3 panic bars that we did. That were in the unboxing video. Yeah, that's a nicely painted up aero cylinder there. Maybe it could have got it working with a little bit of lubricant. Aero cylinder heavily painted. And again, sort of kind of working. There's another cylinder somewhere. I haven't put my hands on it yet. So this one obviously is not. I think we are definitely dead on that guy, right? Because that ain't supposed to be there. I don't know what part that is, but oh, that's the, I know what that is. That's the part off the inside of the panic device. Yeah, on the inside of the bar, this is the hook that turns. So obviously the screw that holds it in, which I thought was not able to come out, obviously it is jammed in there now. So if I go get a screwdriver, not a nasty red and yellow handled screwdriver, we'll use this for that. If I pry on this, it should come out and then work because that's out of the way. So on one of the 3 doors, I was actually missing a complete, they had already taken the device off. I don't know if it was this one or not, but will it work now? Probably. These are actually tough little boogers. So there's 3 technically decent Adam's Right things. I don't know if that would be good for a giveaway or not all 3, but maybe as a holiday prize here on the channel during Saturday Morning Live, only 11 to 1 Central Standard Time, even though I don't know exactly what time it is right now. 11 to 1 Central Standard Time, we may end up one day having those included in a giveaway. Woohoo! Shitty torn up locks. That's the only problem with that is like if somebody wins a giveaway and literally they're like a locksmith who has their own shitty locks that they're dealing with all the time and having to build up before they can go to the scrapyard, and then I send them shitty locks. That's kind of funny. I guess we'll make it an option when we do that. That's only 12:20. What is this, a success? We successfully cleaned the toolbags. We did what we were setting out to do today. Now we can just kick back, sip Mississippi cold drip, and bitch about how hot it is. Or something like that. All right, we're going to mic switch.
Back on the desk mic. I haven't peered into the depths of these. I've only peered into the depths of these in the manner of saying, damn, I can't see into the depths of this. To see if this is only one lever or not. I think it's not very thick, so, and I honestly don't see a lever at all. All I see here is the bolt. So the bolt must be, oh yeah, there's the spring on the bolt. So basically it's a one shot deal here. No, oh, there we go. Oh, yep, nothing in there. It's just a bolt, spring-loaded bolt. You can actually tell if you look at it real close right there. You see the spring? Spring, 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 spring. Uh, so yeah, all I gotta do here is cut down a key to fit in there. Does have a fat post. Fat being PHAT, fat post. So it is gonna require the pictures I got in the email were it looked smaller than it was in the email. That's why it's so hard. Even putting somebody holding somebody came in here the other day and brought me a picture with a centimeter ruler held up to it. Any way you tell a customer out through an email, hey, send me a picture of it, please lay a ruler next to it, it never helps. You know, it may help a little bit, but so yeah, I got these in, and I was thinking at first, kind of gritty, rusty there. They may get a total soaking Houdini before they go back. So yeah, just one lever. All I gotta do is cut down a key, and it'll work. But I don't know what design she wants to use. And she is not prepared because I told her if I was able to use the iron ones, it was X amount, and we're going to have to use the other X amount now instead. So she may not. Everybody always wants like 2 keys for this. They're like, oh, I want 2 keys for it. Until they hear the price. Oh, let's just do 1 key. I get it. But why would you? I mean, just don't lose your keys. Get 1 key and don't lose it. Don't let the grandbabies play with the fancy key. It's the #1 cause of lost keys in America today for antique furniture. Is the kids come grab the key out of the dresser and then give it to their Barbie doll, and they never see it again. And meanwhile, the little 3-year-old's like, I got the key. #1 cause of missing keys in furniture today. Okay, I'm going to go back on the comments as far as I can and scroll through them real quick, and we may get done early today. You know, maybe. Maybe. I did my thing. Y'all doing y'all's thing. It's hot. Go outside and play some. Scroll. What's one for the LAPG? I mean, they hold up pretty dang good. Has a weird lean to it. Yeah. Yeah. I've tried the zombie, going back on bags, way back, obviously. I tried the zombie. I have a zombie hunter bag too. So stupid name, but that's just what they name it. And I actually have, I was using it on one job for wiring, and then it kind of got like it was a big wiring job. So I was with it for a couple of months. And then it just got kind of left as is and thrown in the back room. So it's got like conduit, like flex conduit. It's got staple, the things that hold flexible conduit up. Everything you would need to hardwire a bare building, like a Bones building, one that's still in the building phase, like all that crap in it, and it just got tossed under the thing. It's kind of a cheesy bag. I like the Molly far better than it, even though it's floopy. It's definitely a floopy bag. Haunted Locksmith, a reality series. Yeah, speed squares. Yeah, I've got normal size speed squares. And this bigger brother is a normal size speed square that's up here. And I mostly use those at home when I'm cutting. It's kind of hard to cut lumber up here unless I'm doing a major project. So, because I usually do it right there and then just have to vacuum everything up. whatever you requires. How long is that speed square? I think that's like a 6" here. It's probably been answered already, but I'll hold it up to a regular speed square. Where are my regular speed squares? They should be right here. I mean, you got to admit, it is cute AF. It's a 4.5 inch, 5 inch, 4.5 inch, little over 4.5 inch. Cute AF, these came together. And I didn't want this. Yeah, throw a speed square. I only wanted that. And so far I hadn't used it. I still think it'd be kind of neat if you like put a cut right here, like an angle, shoot, and then 2 3/8, 2 3/4. But on the same token, it's pretty thick. So any pin you use to mark, right? Like, see, that pin's not even deep enough to go in, and you have to come in at an angle. That's stupid awkward. I don't know, does anybody else use these? Except for doing that? Drill doctor. I've got drill bit sharp. I've never been fond of any drill bit sharpener type things out there. I barely like sharpening my knives, much less my drill bits. That's a 250 size Nipex. You can get plastic jaw protectors for it. Yeah. I've always thought about getting those for my regular ones, but I never did. Check out the Vessel Megadora line with the jaw fit gripping heads. All right, Vessel. I'll have to do that. Well, I thought Megadora was the screwdrivers. Vessel has those? Really? Great. Thanks, Devo. Appreciate it. I was not aware that you did Vessel. How did that not come up on my Amazon list if Vessel makes pliers? It's like that would naturally come up, right? Me off over here searching for Nipex pliers, and am I not thinking of something that I already know that I should know? Vessel makes. Tried dishwashing liquid to clean it. Okay, we're getting to that part of the goo screwdriver. What's that lock picking engineer? Oh man, I was right at the end of that, and it just zoop. Okay, there we go. What's up, Ken _? Buy 3 keys, get a free bit sharpened. Jason Speed Square hides just like mine. Jelly and ice cream. Speaking of, has anybody tried the Bluebell Blackberry, Southern Blackberry? Oh my God. Southern Blackberry Cobbler. If you like Blackberry Cobbler, even if you're not Southern, try the Bluebell. If you like Blackberry and Pop-Tarts. If you like Pop-Tarts, especially cold Pop-Tarts, and ice cream, obviously, and Blackberry, I swear you have to go try the Southern Blackberry Cobbler. It's the best shit ever. Sorry for this shit. Nah, Megador's a Vessel. Yeah, I thought that was a screwdriver. It just has serrated gripping tip. Well, I think I have a Megadora. Hold on. Let me go get my Big D and my Megadora right now. Now, I don't know if I have a Megador or not, actually. Oh, this is the Impacta. I know you can't hear me. Hold on. No. Sorry, I forgot to rig up when I walked over there. No, I don't have a Megadora. I've got an Impacta, which I don't know why I didn't bring it with me too. This is the non-slip. This is like its own little category, and I very rarely grasp it. But you know what? It's not sticky. My hands are still kind of sticky. Hold on. Well, I did. Did I wipe off? I did, and it's still sticky. Let me wipe off again. I don't know why my hands are so sticky. Shush. I got PB Swiss goo on my hands. Nope, 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 not even. Not even. At this point, I'm just such in disgust with it, I'm going to sling it in the garbage. All right, let me clean my hand off, and then I'm going to firmly grasp my no-slip grip with a wet hand. Fucking lies. Slipped right out. Non-slip. Look. Where are these companies? Anyway, so we've learned something new about PB Swiss drivers. I take back everything good I said in that video about it. Megador versus Godzilla. I don't have any Megadors. I've got everything else, thanks Justin T. Literally every other vessel thing ever made, except the Megadoras. But do the Megadoras, do they have smaller sizes? Like, is there a number one Megadora? And if so, why in the hell is there a number one Megadora? See, when I think Megadora, you automatically think to yourself, Mega. It's in the fucking name, right? Mega. Big. Megadora versus Godzilla. Yeah, like somebody said. But no. Do they actually have a number one Megadora? Because if so, that just makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever, in my personal opinion, and I kind of take offense to that too. So, is it all number threes, fours? Who runs across a number four? They actually do make a number four Phillips, I believe. I've never run across one myself, I don't think, or had to deal with one. But, number three is as big as we deal with. But is there a number one Megadora? Is there a OO Megadora? OO being like a small Phillips head. That would be really fucking stupid then, Look at my Megadora. Ooh. I mean, if it has a number three or backwards number one Phillips screwdriver, is it got like a mega grip and a like little bit tiny? Who knows? I won't know until I get on Amazon to look it up tonight and say, oh my God, I got to get one of those. It's just my thoughts on the whole thing. I'm going to take a sip of my Mississippi Cold Drip, and we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up for the day because I got to go do other stuff. Rapidly scanning the contents. The chat. Devo, I know you said that, but I'd already gone off on my tangent, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense what I said. Makes sense to me, but serrated jawstick gripping tips that fight camp out. So it's just in the tips. It's just the tip. It's that blackberry Pop-Tart goo. Did they ever make a blackberry Pop-Tart? I never remember one. I think I remember one, but like I briefly Googled it, and there didn't seem to be any current production of blackberry Pop-Tarts. But I'm thinking Pop-Tart, it really needs to jump on that bandwagon. But like have the icing for that Pop-Tart the same flavor as that cream icing in Southern Blackberry Cobbler. That would be pretty awesome, I think. Especially if you can't eat ice cream. But you can eat Pop-Tarts. A lot of people can't eat ice cream. Just a tip, and only for a minute. Fights came out with every turn of the screwdriver. Nobody really ever said if there was actually a number of one Phillips. So I'll find out, and it'll be in my shopping cart, screwdriver shopping cart, if it's there. I can see a number one version, depending on the handle. Which almost all vessels. I really have thought about getting the Woodies. Anybody else gotten one of the Woodies? Have you gotten a vessel Woody? If so, let me know. I've eyed those, but I've never been overly fond of Woody screwdrivers, other than the uniqueness of them. But I've got them in my car. I think I've got what I don't have in vessel screwdrivers already, thanks to Justin T and other people who sent them to me. Is in my car. The other, all the other stuff that I haven't gotten, I just don't remember the Megadora necessarily. What's up, Josh? New to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. There's a number for Phillips used on Glenn Johnson door stops. Number 4. Oh, really? That's so ridiculous. Number 4 Phillips. At that point, you just need to use something else besides a Phillips driver. Ken _ scored on a Locksmith van. I had an HPC and a Raitan. Raitan! Sweet. Half your backyard with blackberries. I grew up on land that had a lot of blackberry bushes, and we'd all be off in the woods picking blackberries every weekend. That would be my Saturday and Sunday thing. Be roll up in the yard and go out to the pastures in the creeks and pick blackberries along the creek. Wild blackberries. Thorns as big as your damn thumb. Yep, that's what we did. And then baled hay and shucked corn and peas. Peas. Got it, the peas. The Woodies, that's one thing about the Woodies is they definitely probably wouldn't get gooey, right? I would be very seriously concerned if I had a Woody and it got Damn it, y'all! Throw a party off! Speaking of tools and bits and stuff, I have kind of gotten into the Vega scene with their little bits. Did you see this? No, you probably didn't. Did I show it to you? So how come nobody? Oh, did I mute it? Oh, it was muted. Somebody throw a party off again. Look at this. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. It's a spiral shank, number 15, Torx. I don't know why they have a spiral shank, because the other ones don't. I guess that's so you can tell what it is from a distance. Like all the hex aren't spiral shank, and I guess all the Torx are. Vegan, like vegan, but without the N. They seem to be pretty good bits. I hadn't really torture tested them yet, but we'll see. They do have a #1 Phillips on the Megadora. Going straight in my damn shopping cart. I've got to buy. Yeah, we're close enough. We can sit on this screen for a while. We'll start disassembling. How about that? 30-minute warning. I gotta buy some new Houdini. I'm down to 3 cans for sale. That's terrible. But I gave all my money to Banner recently, and IBN, and a lot of other people. And I've got like $600 worth of colored key blanks sitting in a shopping cart waiting. Ridiculous. But our colored key blank selection is pretty sad right now. There's a lot missing. And that's the only. I try to keep up with it and try to keep it to between $300 and $400. But I waited too long, or we sold a bunch of those keys. Ain't nothing like spending $600 simply on colored key blank. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Mega Pro screwdrivers. I've never been able to get into that. I fondled one a long time ago, back when you saw them in all the Locksmith catalogs. You could pick up your IDN book and get them at Megadora, Mega Pro, whatever it was. Now I'm confused. Mega Pro mailed to you in your Locksmith order. We had one here for the longest time. For the life of me, I don't know where it went, unless one of the apprentices took it with them. Possibly entirely possible there. But I didn't like it. I never liked it. Yeah. 863-minute warning. Thanks for the warning, Nate. But I do have to. What do I have to do after I get done? Last week I said I was going to do that video. I literally have to go up there because that front counter, I literally got to do that Papa's video. So that's honestly what I've got to do immediately after we get done here, because that stuff's been sitting on that glass counter for a week now, waiting for me to get to it. And I already had it all nice and laid out, ready for a video. And I was like, let me just film this, and I can scrap what needs to be scrapped now that I'm done with it. And then put the rest of it in my truck where it needs to go. No, I hadn't had time to sit and do a freaking filming of that video. So that's what I got to do today. Jason, you've got to do that today. Hey, Zach, you like single screwdrivers, but recently got a Klein 6-in-1, super useful for mortise locks. Yes. I don't know. I've got some videos of my own opinions. I'm not going to really get into my opinion on the whole. I have done videos on this. And then honestly, and a few others agree with me, honestly, the Husky 6-in-1 for a 6-in-1 is literally one of the best ones, because it's got a light handle compared to everything else. Everything else is so heavy, and when you're screwing, the weight of the handle, especially when you're screwing when you're doing a little screwing, if I sit and I spin this all the time, this is why I don't use this screwdriver. It's heavy. And I spend a lot of time doing this, as a locksmith, you're like, and then like spin. So if you do it enough, you'll soon come to realize that part right there, especially like #1 mortise cylinder screws, that big heavy weight for a N1 6 and 1, 12 and 1, 53 and 1, whatever the F and 1. The Husky has got the lightest weight handle, and it's pretty damn decent as far as length, because that's important too. The 12 and 1s and stuff like that, yeah, they've got short bits in them, which when you lose the bit, they're screwed. Don't even get me started on how many empty ones I've got over there, or half empty ones, missing bits. Jason, you can order bits. Yes, I know you can order replacement bits. Shut up. The point is they're not like you always run across, like those panic bars that I put in the other day. All right, okay, here's the exact example. Those panic bars have a end cap in the holes. Prime example. All right, it's not a great example, but so you have the panic bar. You walk halfway across a freaking Jason building, and you get to it, and there's this plastic cap that goes on right here. Here's the screws, and there's a plastic cap with holes, and you have to have a driver to get in those holes. One thing I did notice, thank you, Adams Wright, for fixing this, I might add. It's on both ends too, which again, I don't have them here, but you can see the screw. There's a plastic cap, and you got to go in a hole to a certain amount. That certain amount being like so. Adams Wright for the longest time had you like that had a number 1 hole for a number 2 headed screw. That's right. The hole would not fit. If you had a number 2 screwdriver, even the most slender tip screwdriver, it wouldn't go in the hole to engage with the number 2 screw. And there's no way you can do that with a N1 screwdriver. So why did you come on when I did that? That doesn't make any sense. Quiet. So you have to have either a bit for your driver, which I've gotten the 1/8 inch, the 3/32, and the 5/64. I bought a 5-pack of every one of them. And let's go back to this screen. It's silly to be on that screen. I bought a 5-pack. Oh, wrong. Just wrong. Go to the other. Okay, no, we can't go to YouTube and listen to music right now. I don't want to get hit. Come on now, Jason. What are you trying to do? Go to the thing that you're supposed to be going to. Yes, right there. Yes. Yes, right there. Yes, yes. On. And go. No. Good. Okay, go. Good. Good job. What was I talking about? Screwdriver tips. I carry a number 2 Phillips in a extension. Guess what? Those don't work for those either. So I literally had to go back to the truck to get a cylinder or screwdriver to take the old ones off. But as I mentioned, thank you, Adams Wright, for making those holes a little bit bigger so that we could stick at least a number 2 screwdriver in there. Appreciate that. But to take them off, you still had to have the cylinder driver for that. And there is, we were actually talking about this a few weeks ago, or we were talking about it on one of the videos we were doing tools on, where there's a slender neck vessel. He sent them to me, Justin T did. Justin T, are you here? Like this. Like this would have been damn near perfect. I didn't have either one of these. I've got both in the shop. Yeah. It's easier just to use 2 than to do this. You know, but this would have been perfect if I would have had this in my pocket. It wouldn't have been necessarily perfect because this is literally made to fit that with that bigger thing, unless I trim one of these down. This is like a reduced shank number 2. It would have been terrific for me to have had, but you know what? No, I didn't have it because they were sitting over here on my damn desk. Listen, motorcycles, you see are marks. Hey, high five! Because I see a shitload of them too. The flathead. I mean, yeah, when you run a, well, I take that back because I'm mostly using the Vessel specialty tip. Zach, they make it's like a reduced oomph tip, and it's more parallel for like the decorative brass screws, like the number 4s and the number 6s. Like it fits in there way better than a traditional flathead tip does. Like, I don't know what model number it is, but it's in my truck. And I usually get that in with me now for most of them. It actually, it does do a lot better job for most of them. You just got to be careful because if I'm only taking a fixed flathead screwdriver in with me, weirdly enough, I'm taking in a Wera because I broke the last tip off my Klein and it got brought up here to turn into a shank. I mean, whatever. And it's, I own the only decent quality, the only decent quality appropriately sized flathead I have for taking off 3/16 size or cabinet tip, which is what the Klein was. The Wera's not cabinet tip, more straight. I've never, Home Depot slashed their selection, and I've never gone to a store and been like, I need to go replace this Klein and my 3/16 cabinet tip screwdriver. So I've been carrying long story short, I've been carrying my Wera around, which, yeah, sorry, Rune, but yeah, it's okay. Or the Vessel, and I might try to find a Vessel decent equivalent. In fact, it's probably in my shopping cart. I think I've got every screwdriver out there, and it's just a matter of me being like, I guess, honey, I need to throw this screwdriver now. I need to replace this screwdriver. Yeah, that's why. That's why it's in there. Yeah, I broke the tip. Well, don't worry, we made tons of money off of it. It's expendable. It's a tool. Things happen, got to replace it. Which things did happen to my Klein 3/16, and technically I've never replaced it, so. I only get into a screwdriver buying spree every so often. And I'm good right now because I've got so many, thanks to Justin T and some of you other guys. It's like, why spend more money on another flathead, especially a flathead, if I've got this Wera? I'm going to make myself want to use this Wera by not buying a different one until I jab it through my hand, the tip breaks, I step on it. Oh my God, I stepped on a nail the other day, y'all. Son of a bitch was this long. I felt it. This was recently. This was after last week. My fault. Construction area, sink, cabinets ripped out of a thing. Stepped on the nail. Full blast. Coming down off of a ledge. So it's sunken down. Cabinets were sunken down into it, and the raised floor had been up, so I was in full, boom, all the way down. Sorry about that, didn't mean to. All the way down. Here's the nail. All right, boom. All right, so on your foot, it's kind of like that, right? You've got that little webbing right there where your toes come out. That nail did this, pushed it at it, and it wasn't slow motion. It was like full step and speed. Me, moving like boom, like, right there into the skin, and then right past it. Talk about your ass puckering. I like froze thinking, did that just go through my toe? And I'm not feeling it. And then I pulled my foot off and it was like rusty, like zoom in on the picture and there's like flakes of rust coming off. I've been there for like 70 years. And there's like step off of it. I could feel that rust just grabbing and wasn't a drop of blood on my sock. I was freaking so mad at myself and so relieved. That could have been a freaking serious bad day for me. Watch where you're going, people, especially if you know, like, that there was cabinets there. So, come next week's wet weather, I may be having to buy a new pair of shoes because there's a nice puncture hole in the front of my foot. Shoot. Ooh, so lucky. It makes me woozy thinking about it. Oh, that would have sucked. Anyway, let's go back to disassembling. Because now it's time. I need to plug this in. It just gave me a little warning. Oh, I'm dying. Don't let me die. My battery's going. I feel weak. Okay. Ooh, thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my foot's hurting now. So, safety. I don't know. I probably would have punched right through a lot of stuff. Like, you'd have to have the highest level. Because it was literally a very sharp nail sticking straight up embedded in concrete. I mean, I know they make footwear that's puncture resistant, but the 6-in-1 fine bits are more useful than they're spending, yeah. It's not really new anymore, Jay, but I need to check in on your programming one day. But weirdly enough, my other foot's hurting. I guess just imagining it was be like. That is not on the hazard sticker. You're right. That one was not there. I guess we'll have to have a V2 too. V22. A V222. So yeah, watch where you're walking, people. Have fun, Jay. Graduation party. That sounds fine. That sounds fun. You don't go out shopping without PPE footwear. I mean, the most expensive pair of boots that I've bought and didn't like was Red Wings, and I didn't like them at all. They hurt my foot. And steel toed, the way I crouch down at doors, the steel toe, or even the composite toe, which is on top. You know, and I know they have they say they're puncture resistant, but unless they're putting in like Kevlar or something in there, I don't see how. Unless you're wearing like really super thick heels, you know, and like ceramic or something in there. And that was a rare circumstance, like given if you were like doing heavier construction or if you were on buildings that were being, built and all that, then I could see the need for it. And if that was the case, then I would. I've got a pair of those shoes actually still at the house with the safety toes and all that. They're just on the daily here. They're just uncomfortable as hell, Right up until you step on a nail. Some have steel shank and some others are ceramic. Yeah, it would have to be like a super thick sole with like a layer of ceramic in there to make it puncture resistant, I would think. Seems like it would have to be. We're getting up into the $1,000 boots, people. They spend $1,000 on a pair of boots. $99.99, $89.99 if I can get them on sale. Never been happy with Red Wing. They're just, they're like, oh my God, the Red Wings will last you 10 years. Yeah, they're look uncomfortable in the beginning. You just gotta let them get broke in. And they may take a while to get broke in. I'm not going 6 months in uncomfortable boots for it to be broke in. It takes like 3 or 4 days for me to break in the ones that I wear now, which are Merrell's hiking mid, like the mid hike boots. Can't remember what they're called. It's literally the only shoe I ever buy. I just replace them every 1.5 to 2 years, or sooner if you step on a nail. Kim was like, "Well, let's look at the sole." Looked at the sole, and we were both like, "Yeah, this one's still in good condition." Damn it! Thorough good boots. This time I may go down. If I'm going to buy boots, I want to buy cowboy boots. I need a new pair of cowboy boots. I don't need them, but I want a new pair of cowboy boots. But I ain't got to wear cowboy boots every day, all day, especially in the summertime. Safety flip-flops, that's what I'm talking about. Get your safety flip-flops on. Moabs, thank you. Yes, Pete, the Moab. Moab 2, I think, specifically. Mid, there's different Moabs. This is the mid one. So I don't like really high tops, and I don't like wearing sneakers like this. That's just a wee little bit unprofessional. And then, so they kind of pass as both a sort of safety shoe because, they are boots. They're a little bit better built. They're a little bit more waterproof than some other stuff. They got a nice sole on them. They're only $100 or whatever. You can get them on sale for, sometimes $80. And they last a year and a half, 2.5 years if you're really careful with them and don't step on nails. So, I don't know, that Red Wing pair. I actually tried 2 different pairs. And I hate doing this to shoe stores. It's like, yo, I know y'all say y'all have this, like, we'll warranty it. If you're not happy within 14 days, you can bring them back. And, like, I took one pair back, and then they were like, come on now, you got to give us a shot. And, like, pushed another pair off onto me. I was like, okay, bro, I don't like bringing these things back, but I'll give them a go. I want a better pair. I would like to have a better quality shoe if it's going to last longer. Wasn't comfortable. That pair wasn't comfortable. And I was like, see, that's why I told you, bro. I didn't want to do this, but you made me take it. So there you get two used boots. Your last pair is delaminated, totally uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we had like shoe robots that would break in your shoe for you, like wax mold your own foot, and then give it to your household robot. I watched iRobot was on Hulu last night, and then like make him walk in place for 2 months and then break it in. Yeah, that'll work. Merrell is amazing. I've overall been happy with Merrell. These are Merrell. Oh, maybe not. No, what are these? These are Skechers. Skechers Classic Fit Air Cooled Memory Foam. Hype word. I bought these to go to Texas last year. And they went to Texas this year. And now are the shoes that I use for Saturday Morning Live in the hot heat summertime. Survey on boots. Yeah, we can do a survey real quick. What time is it? It's 1:08. Shit, we're good. Well, we can't do a survey on boots. We'd have to name every brand out there. Maybe I'll do it on we'll do it as a community post. Real good food is like wearing a pair of combat boots you have to pray. I've had pairs of the old military, like the standard issue, the military type boots like that. Yes, those are effing uncomfortable. But you know what? I don't think the government ever really had that in their mind to make you comfortable. So that's not surprising. Red Wing is, you know. It's not surprising that the military would go out of their way to make you as uncomfortable as possible, which I've always been comfortable dealing with our military over here. They're all great guys. But yeah, that's the difference between Red Wing, you know, $500+ pair of boots. They're not really designed to be uncomfortable for that long of a time. I don't care what they say. I don't care what the Red Wing hype people say about it. This video is not sponsored by Red Wing. USA is not a quality stamp for safety shoes. See, most of the safety shoes in America, they more focus on like the top of it, like the the stepping on things is there, but like their idea of a safety shoe, like you can see shit labeled safety shoes in stores, in a lot of these cheap ass stores, or like I'm trying to think of the name of a shoe station, shoe world, shoe whatever, where you can just go get a relatively decent pair of boots and have a good variety. I have narrow heels, so I'm limited in that. If you have wide heels, you're much better off than me. So having a narrow heel does kind of suck, but like everything is a top down thing. Like they're wanting your toes to be protected, and the afterthought is really stepping on stuff. So you could drop a cinder block on your foot with American shoes and be like, but then you could go step on a nail and puncture it. So that's just the idiocracy of America, right? Dates cop boots bib, but you look like law enforcement. Well, I got a badge. Air torques. I'll have to check it out. Okay, we're way down. We're way down. Where's the end screen? We're done. We got to get out of here, y'all. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And stays cool. I know it's hot as heck, so it's hard to do. Take the last little sip of my cold drink. But I do hope everybody has a great one. And we're out of here. Let me type this. I always forget to type this now. And obviously J-Bot cannot be bothered to actually do it because we never know what time we're going to end. So he's just not intelligent enough to do it when we know when he sees this ending. Now we gotta get disassembled, don't we? Lockport! Disassemble! See? Y'all were waiting. Y'all were like, we can't disassemble until we officially disassemble. Now we're officially disassembled. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. And we'll catch you next video. I'm going to go film this Papa's thing. So, again, y'all already saw that 6 years ago. Just when it comes up, just do me a favor and just ploop a thumbs up and move about your day. Because it's really going to probably, even though I still haven't gone to watch that video, it's probably just going to be a repeat of that, a quicker of that. Yes, now we're discombobulated. Y'all have a great weekend. We're out of here. I don't know the quickest way to end this. I'm going to come up here, go over here, and then go, hey, see ya.